Buying 10 of a penny stock. I've been following a biotech stock for over 10 years. Watched the price go from $400 to 0.0007. I think they could come back from recent developments in their drug portfolio. For about $20,000 using profits from other trades to buy, I can get 10 of the company. Believe that gets me onto the board. If I do this, do I have legal responsibilities I'll have to familiarize myself with if they do come back? Just because you can buy one share at 0.0007 does not mean you can buy $20,000 worth of shares at 0.0007. Biotech companies like that die all the time. Small startup works on innovative thing with seed money from VCS, other biotechs. And if it works out, they get bought out by a large biotech. The large biotech doesn't have to assume any of that risk. If it hasn't been bought out by now, it will never be bought out. What does the sentence using profits from other trades matter at all? Money is fungible. You're still using $20,000 of your own money to buy 10 of a penny stock. Sounds like your mind is jumping through hoops of irrationality to justify your decision. You can get 10. Or you have enough money to get 10? In order to buy 10, others have to be selling 10 collectively. Fastest way to burn 20K, I guess. You won't be anywhere near that price buying at retail OTC. You'd really need a broker to do this for you. But without a tender offer, I don't see a good way to do it. Any movement will buck the price. But you will just be losing 20K. So I can't say I'd do it. You'd be better of gambling on another small cap biotech that might make it. How do you know that $20,000 will get you 10 of the company? The ticker price is only the price of the last trade, not the price of every share of the stock. Is 10 of the company even up for sale? If the company is such a sure thing to go back up, you gotta wonder why the people who already own the stock aren't holding or buying more. Fearful face. My buddies and I purchased about 5% of shares outstanding in a penny stock about 25 years or so. Dreams of grandeur filled our heads. Our ladies, on the other hand, said if that was easy, everyone would be doing it. Well, guess what? Us men lost everything in that penny stock and our ladies just smiled. Peace symbol. When I look at the fundamentals of even pretty well-established biotechs, most still look a lot like lottery tickets to me. This one makes those seem like treasury bonds in comparison. First, are you sure this is a real company and not a zombie stock? Secondly, if the company's IP was that promising, it would have been bought up long ago. Jesus Christ. Just don't. What makes you think you should own that much of a company that no one else wants? Not sure where you heard that 10 gets you on the board. But that's simply not true. Sure, you'll have leverage to request a board seat, but it certainly is not automatic. You also will need to file a 13D when you hit 5. By asking advice on Reddit, you display that you are up to task to be a board member of this biotech. It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off for you. If I saw a company drop from $400 to $350, that could be a signal to buy at a discount. If it drops from $400 to $0.0007, that means it's fucked. It's been fucked. It's being fucked is a matter the market has spoken on, and then stopped because it was so thoroughly understood. Could it come back? I guess technically. Is this the best thing you could do with $20,000? Only if you've already tried dropping cash from a blimp already and it didn't get you off like you thought it would. A drug company with a market cap of $200,000? Every meth lab in Oklahoma has a higher market cap. How on earth do they afford to do any drug research? How is it you know more about the company than those working in the company? Go rewatch The Wolf of Wall Street, and see if you can figure out where the money came from. If you genuinely, truly believe there's any chance of a comeback, putting in a couple hundred would still net significant gains if it ever returned to its previous high. I won't lie, I don't think that's likely. But if you think there's a chance, then I certainly can't change your mind. If you are asking Reddit, good thing all stocks have fixed prices. Best of luck to you. Do you have their articles of incorporation? Let's say you do manage to get 10 of their shares, unlikely since the share price would move on. You're purchasing and you were willing to deal with SEC requirements for owning that much of a publicly traded company. You don't just automatically get a board seat just because you own 10. This guy goes beyond our Wall Street bets. A special kind of regarded. If the shares are selling for that price, you wouldn't be buying 10 of a company, but 10 of worthless paper shares that, at best, are in the process of being cancelled in bankruptcy proceedings, or at worst, represent ownership of nothing but air. The whole company is only worth $200,000? So you've truly watched this thing tank from $400 share to less than a penny. And think, okay, I want in? Or, more likely, you stumbled across the chart, saw $400 and got excited, and didn't realize they've reverse split 1,000,000 times over those 10 years, inflating the historical share price. What's your goal on this? Even if you get on the board, do you think you have the skills to change the course of a sinking ship? Have you looked at the "is it going down"? If you don't understand how to read the financials of a company, you sure as hell don't belong anywhere close to being a board member. Sounds like famous last words. Just play your numbers on the roulette table. You'd have an infinitely better chance of making any money, and the exact same odds of losing it all. But at least you'll have fun losing it. Foolproof you could outpace Elon Musk on earnings if you do this. Buying 10 of a worthless asset. Great plan, Ray. Bro wants to buy his way into board of directors' skull. Do it. And remember me when you're rich. Are you telling me this company is worth less than my house? And you think it's a good idea to buy 10 of it? You're saying a biotech company is worth $200K lol? That's like one tech guy's salary. There probably isn't enough volume for you to accrue 10 ownership in the company at the price you're expecting. You would push the price up a lot due to the demand. What is the ticker? I'll join the board with you. If someone is buying up 10 of a company, the bid versus ask will change. You will be paying many times more than you think. If you buy 10 of nothing, do you own nothing? I work in advisory for an accounting firm that has mostly SaaS and biotech clients. If a biotech company has a market cap of $200,000, then it's basically failed. Since they are a publicly traded company, I would highly recommend looking at their financials. Look at how much cash on hand they have. Look at how much they burn every quarter. How much runway do they have? I'm sure they are not profitable if their share price went from $400 to $0.0007. Since they are a biotech company, have they even developed a product or drug? If they have, I doubt it's successful. Follow everyone else's advice on here and just don't. What you just witnessed was a pump and pump. Do not waste your money on this. You're trying a get-rich-quick approach, and I can almost guarantee it will bite you on the ass. Yes, board members and major shareholders have special reporting requirements before they can legally trade. Maybe more than that, but at least that. Gambling. The outlook is already priced in, which means the outlook is dogshit. Sounds terrible. I'm in.